this camera up. Hi everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Journey with me as I'm about the road. The roads are very icy. It's very, very icy. Very dangerous. It's like let's go along with me on my journey. This is what it's looking like in real time. This is the effects after the snowstorm that we just had. We had a brutal real skating. Oh dear God, give me traveling mercies, dear Lord. Give me traveling mercies on this icy streets, Lord. Give me traveling mercies. Give every driver on the road. Give us all traveling mercies. Take us to our destinations safely. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome. Welcome. Oh my goodness. I've got to pay attention to the road because it's really bad. As you can see, it's really bad out here. It's like driving on a skating ring, like a ice ring right now. It's very dangerous. But I welcome you into the live stream. I welcome you. You can keep the chat active. As you all see right now, it's very dangerous, very, very dangerous to be out on the road. But I had to make it to work today because I have not been able to go to work since Saturday was my last day. I couldn't go to work Sunday. I couldn't go to work yesterday. And today is Tuesday. And you see my vehicle is sliding. It's sliding. Dear God, give me. Okay, there we go. Your vehicle slides even though you have you mash your brakes. Your vehicle still slides. So you have to give yourself ample time, extra time, I should say, extra time to be able to stop. So if you are on the road, any one of you are on the road right now, please be extra vigilant and careful. Be extremely careful. Be cautious. Don't try to drive fast. Drive carefully and mindfully of others. You know, we are experiencing this thing and it's not nice. Nobody wants to be out in it. Absolutely nobody wants to be out in this type of condition. But if you don't go to work, you don't get money. You don't get money. You don't pay bills. That's the way of life. But I'm just extending my hand of prayer to everybody that is out on the road, everybody that has a dilemma at this point in time after the storm. We are still experiencing high winds and frigid conditions. We are in the single digits right now. And as you can see from the look of the snow that's on the ground, it's a lot. You know, the snow trucks, the plows came out and cleared some of the streets, but yet still some areas have not been plowed. Some areas are still covered in ice. So even though you might tell yourself the street looks clear, there is black ice on the streets. So you gotta be careful when driving. Very, very careful when driving because you could hit black ice so quickly, especially when you're crossing bridges. Extra caution. Be extra cautious. I'm not going fast. I'm actually going 25 miles per hour right now. 25 miles per hour because you can't drive fast. I mean, you might want to go fast, but that fastness could cause you to end up in a ditch. So it's better to be safe than sorry. And I don't want to end up in no ditch. So I'm going to take my time. If anybody wants to go fast, well, all the best. Accidents can happen so quickly, before you least expect. So why endanger yourself or endanger others on the road when you can be cautious, take all precautions? Blessings to you, blessings to you, blessings to you. I'm out here in this condition, as you're seeing right now. I'm out here in this crazy condition, but I'm thankful to God for His love and His mercy and protection. I was actually trapped in my place since Saturday. Today's the first day I was able to come out. We had over 4 feet of snow right up to our door, so couldn't even get out of the place. Imagine being locked in your home. Just imagine that you're being locked in by snow. 4 feet of snow by your door. As you're trying to open your front door, you got snow, and you got nowhere to escape. It's like you're trapped in an ice box, like somebody trapped you in an ice box. It sure felt like that. It was so frustrating. It was so frustrating. It was a very horrible feeling, for sure. It was a horrible, horrible feeling. I don't ever want to feel that again, ever in life. Oh my goodness. Just imagine you're being in an enclosed, you're trapped in your house, 4 feet of snow, backed up at your front door. You can't even open the door. Guess what I did? I stayed inside where it was safe. I turned the heat on, and yesterday I decided to dig myself out. Oh my God. I dressed like an Eskimo and dig myself out the house. People probably thought I was going crazy. The neighbors probably thought I was going crazy. Where is she going? I dig myself out. I literally dig myself out. I clear a pathway, about a 1 foot pathway, just to be able to walk. I couldn't shovel all that snow, so I just made a very narrow pathway just to get away, to get out. And once I was out the house, I went and get to my car. I tried to dig my two cars out. I was able to dig this one out. Oh my God. It was funny. It was funny and crazy at the same time because I was freezing. I was so cold. I had to go back inside after a while when I started to realize that I can get frostbite. I went back inside, warm up, and then went at it again and tried to dig the other vehicle out, which I did. So I got my two vehicles dug out from the snow and the ice, and I was able to go to work today. Thank God. I was able to do it today. Yes, definitely. I'm definitely keeping warm. Like right now, I've got the heat on in the car. I'm warm. I'm safe. I've got, enough. I'm bundled up. I have safety. I have safety gear in my vehicle. In all my vehicle, I keep safety gear. I keep bottled water and emergency kits. I keep everything that in case of something should happen on the road, God forbid, I would not be in a dilemma. I would be good. Yep. So I'm good right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate your kind words. Thank you. Home builders, home builders, home builder service. If you all don't know who home builder service is, when you all come in, go and follow him. He does amazing videos on construction of roofing and stuff. And even the roads here right now, the plow truck, I mean, they can barely push all the snow out the road. So they just open a little bit of an entrance. Really, the streets are narrow right now because they just open a little entrance just for people to be able to drive. This is not the full width of the street, so it's a bit tight right now. A bit tight on the streets with the amount of snow that is pushed by the plow trucks. But we are able to drive, but you gotta be so careful because you're so close to each person while driving. So you still gotta be careful. Yeah. The sun is trying to come out. Strange enough, the sun is coming out, but there is no heat. The sun is shining, but there is no heat to melt that snow because we're in the single digits, so there's no heat. It's freezing. It's freezing outside. So the snow would not melt. But it's nice to see the sun, even though it's not giving no heat. It's still nice to see sunlight. Right now, the wind right now is very strong. I think they were saying in the weather forecast that we're gonna have strong winds until later on. I think until midnight, we should be having strong winds. It is what it is. We have to be thankful. Some people are wanting rain. Some people in some countries want sun. Some is asking for this weather, that weather, and we experiencing this frigid temperatures. And all I can say is thank you, God, for all seasons. Thank you, God, for all seasons, because things could be a whole lot worse. So I say thank you, God, in spite of whatever season we have. Thank you, God. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome. You all, if I could only be looking at the screen as you come in, I will just tell you welcome. I just gotta pay attention to the road because it's dangerous. It's very dangerous, but I wanted to stream to show people what is going on here in the U.S. after the after effects of the storm we just had. Um, we have to be very careful whilst driving to pay attention because there is ice on the streets and we are still experiencing some high winds. So it's kind of like making your vehicle feel like your vehicle is swaying whilst you're driving. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. It's a real weird feeling. But so far, everybody seems to be taking precautions and driving safely. So we thank God that nobody's driving reckless right now. So far, I have not seen anybody driving reckless. Everybody seems to be mindful of the state of the roads. So, which is a good thing that people are actually being careful. You know. Okay, I gotta get over. I gotta get over. I gotta get over here. Oh my goodness! Look at the heap of snow. You all seeing that to the side there? You all seeing the heap of snow? Imagine. This is what they had to deal with. I think even though they knew the storm was coming, I believe they still was not really prepared for this storm. Honestly, I believe this. They wasn't really prepared for this storm because the amount of snow that came exceed far amount than what they say was gonna be coming. You know, we had snow. This snowstorm was going on since Saturday. Since Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, 3 days of a storm. Imagine non-stop snowing for 3 days. So, and it was not just the snow, but the wind, the heavy wind that was it, and the frigid temperatures. That one made it even worse. The temperatures, in the single digits, and right now that's what we're experiencing, the single digits. It still has wind. As you all can see, the drifting snow. Every now and then you would see the wind, the wind drifting snow. Some places it had no place to, they had no room in some places to actually push the snow. So as you can see, some places of siding on the road, it's really, really a lot of snow. So that's why I say they was not prepared. They could have never been prepared for this amount of snow. But we thank God. We still thank God. Right now it's windy. It's very windy right now. We thank God. I'm talking to you all, and I'm just in my mind. Also praying for the drivers on the road. I'm praying for everybody, not just for myself. I'm praying for the people that is on the road right now because, this is something that, in a case like this, with weather conditions like this, it's good to pray. It's good to pray, but not just for yourself, to pray for others, to pray for others too, you know, not just for yourself. Pray for that of the safety of others. We all want to be protected. We all want to be protected. So we gotta pray. We gotta cover everyone in prayer. Yeah. We don't just pray for ourselves. Ooh, this area here is bad. This area here is bad. The wind is blowing. I mean, you're feeling the tug on your vehicle with the wind. The wind is still strong. One thing about me, y'all, I'm very cautious. I'm a very cautious driver. Very, very cautious. I stay focused. I stay focused because I'm like, I stay focused and I look everywhere. To the side of me, right and left, not just ahead, you know. Like right now, my vehicle is telling me that there's ice. There's ice. It comes up on my dash. My vehicle tells me that there is a lot of ice ahead to be cautious. Modern day technology is amazing, eh? Long ago, they never used to have cars doing that. Now, your car is telling you to be cautious, to be careful. I appreciate that feature, though. I do appreciate it. I appreciate. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. You don't even see the lines in the street. Your vehicle is like, if you don't have proper tires and all of that, you're gonna be messed up big time. Messed up big time because your vehicle could easily lose traction, you know. So having proper tires is important. During the winter time, always make sure your tires are good. Always make sure you got good tires. Makes a big difference. Oh my Lord. This street is icy, y'all. This street here is icy. Oh, goodness gracious. And some people are skating. They're literally skating. They're trying to stop, but they're skating. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I might end this video when I reach to that gas station. Just letting you all get a little taste of this, a taste of this crazy weather, and what we have to deal with. I need a vacation. God, I need a vacation in the islands, in the islands, on a beach, or somewhere in the mountains, in the countryside, anywhere, anywhere that there is sunshine. I would even take rain for that matter. Sunshine and rain is fine, just to get away from the cold for a little bit. Just to get away from the cold. Oh my goodness, this person is trying to go where? Come on, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna head over. I wonder if I can get in on this street. The gas station is blocked out. Okay, so but okay, I can get in here. Barely get in. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Look at this craziness here. Jesus, this is this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. I swear to God, this is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna end this video here because this rest of my journey is gonna be very rough.